Good morning, everybody. And today we are going to be inviting our special host. She is an assistant professor by profession, worked with electronics and communications department in different colleges in India, currently helping people in different fronts through different social organizations in Singapore. She did bachelor's and master's degree in electronics and communications. She loves to explore, learn, and help. She loves to work with children and share her passion for electronics with them as a future plan. She enjoys her association with Peekabook children and is eager to work with them. Our host is none other than Mrs. Priya Elizabeth Thomas. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Amita. Thank you for introducing me for everyone. Welcome everyone for our 51st Peekabook session. We have started it on the August 2021. So this is the 51st session today. And today we have an external guest as well. So it is a special day for us. And this is a session which happens every alternate Sundays for the development of all of us, especially designed by children, for children, and by children. So we have to be proud of ourselves, right? You all have to be proud of yourselves. So you are doing it on your own, for your own development and helping each other, right? Are you all proud of doing this Peekabook session by yourself?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
proud of yourself doing something great for each other? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, you should be proud, right? You are doing it on your own. You are arranging the meetings and you are doing the reading of the books and you are helping each other to develop. This is a great way to develop. So it's a great initiative by all of you. Okay, you should understand the great thing which you are doing. You should appreciate yourself. Okay, say that we are all are doing a great job. Say we all are doing a great job. Okay, you should be proud of every sessions. When it happens very nicely, you should appreciate yourself. You have done a great thing. Okay, so today I would like to share with you a short story. Okay, would you like to listen to this a short story? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, all are here or are listening, right? Okay. So this is a story of a traveler, and the traveler is in the desert. Okay, you know what is the speciality of the desert? Desert. In the desert, what is the when you travel in the desert, what will be what you will all face if you are in the desert? What you will all face?
Ma'am, some cactus which are vital because they are spiky plants and store water inside themselves. Also,
Yeah, yeah.
camels with the animals who
Okay.
adapt in the desert, ma'am. Also, that's all, ma'am.
Okay, so you will see Jitspeed told, right? Jitspeed told there will be cactus. Anyone else? Anything else you will see in a desert? What you will
Camels.
find?
Camels.
Camels. Okay, then what else? What will be
Sand.
the
Sand.
sand? Okay, then how you will feel there? If you are in a desert, how you may feel?
Ma'am, it is very,
Very
hot
hot,
and
ma'am.
humid.
Yes, it will be very hot. Will you? Would you be comfortable?
No,
No,
ma'am. We
ma'am.
will
We'll all
sweat a
be
lot.
sweating
Yeah, for some time
continuously.
you may be okay, but after that you will feel it not very good, right? So this person also felt very hot. So when you feel very hot, what you will feel along with that? You will start.
Thirsty.
You'll feel
Yes, you will
thirsty.
feel thirsty. That's very good. You will feel thirsty. This person also was feeling very thirsty. Okay. So then he was in search of some water. So he could see a place very, very far, but he somehow reached there. And then he realized there is a tap over there. And in below the tap, she can see one bottle full of water. But there is a note written and pasted on the wall. If you put this water in the bottle into the tap, you will get enough water to drink as well as bath and for everyone. But first you have to put this water into the tap. That's the instruction. What's the instruction?
The water in the tap.
Yeah, he was very thirsty and luckily he got one bottle of water. But the note says you have to put this water into the tap and then you will get enough water. And then one more thing, before you leave, you have to fill the bottle and leave it for others. That's written. So if you are the one, what you will do? What you will think? What you will do? Can anyone say? You are very thirsty and after a long search, you are reaching near a tap and you got one bottle of water and it is written that you should not drink that, but instead you put inside the tap, drink so much and even bath and then fill the bottle again and keep it back for others. So what you will do?
We'll become like we will get mad. Like what is happening?
You cannot make a decision right now, but still, can anyone say what will be what you will do as a person? What you will make a decision?
Ma'am, we would drink it and use it in the first place. Then we would think like what to do next, ma'am.
You will drink the water first. That's what you said.
Like due to thirst, we will drink it, ma'am. Then we would think to restore it, like how to take water.
So there is nothing to restore. Only the tap is there now. There is no water in the tap. Only if you put the water in the tap, you will get more water. Otherwise, only one bottle water. Okay. So the water source will finish. There is no other source. So there is no choice. You can drink that bottle of water or you can put inside the tap and keep. So the other person coming behind you can also drink. So this is the question. So all of you says you will not put the water in the tap. Is that what you say? Nobody has the courage to put water into the tap, but you will decide that you will drink the water directly. Is that what I understand? Okay. Anyway, our traveler was a different person and he thought, okay, anyway, the note is written. I will get enough water. So he decided, I will put this water into the tap. Okay. So he put the water into the tap and what was written was true. He could drink enough water after that and he could bath and then he left that bottle of water again bottle filled again and left it there. But before leaving, he did one more thing. What can it be? Can anyone guess? Before leaving, he did one more thing. What can it be? Can anyone guess? Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, before he left, did he put his other bottle inside the tub, fill that and take it with him?
No. There was only one bottle. There was only one tap. Nothing he can take but he has to. It was written that you have to fill the bottle and leave it. But he kept it. The bottle he kept. But along with that, he did one more thing. Can anyone guess? Okay, no guesses. So I will say. Okay, so what he did was he again made a note under that paper and he wrote, what is written is true. I tried, it works. It is true. You can believe. It is what is written is true. You can believe. Okay. So he did. So if another person comes, so as he can read and believe that and same instructions he can follow because he had a doubt in the beginning. So he understood even other person who comes will have the same doubt. Okay. So that's a great job he did for the other person coming behind him. Okay. So can you compare the tap with something? Can anyone say the tap as something in our life, related to something in our life?
Knowledge. When we read book, we can get.
Yeah, read book, we will get knowledge. Okay. Then see, I'll tell you. So see here in our life, is everything will be very smooth always? As you think everything will go very smoothly? Do you think? Do you
No,
think everything in
No, ma'am.
everything
ma'am.
will go smooth? No. So there will be challenges in everyone's life, right? There will be challenges, right? Do you all agree or not?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be challenges. So this tab represents different challenges in our life. Do you all like different challenges? When you find something not good, oh, do you feel, do you accept it happily or not? How do you feel? Oh, why this came to me only? Do you feel like that? Huh? So this tab represents the different things which comes in our life, which may not look so good in the beginning, which may not look. See, like one of your friend is giving you a gift, but it is not in a gift wrap. It is not in a gift wrap, but it was a gift, and it came to you. Because it was not in the gift wrap, you never accepted it as a gift. But once you open, you see that this is a gift. That is how the different challenges in our life, like this tap, okay? When we take the courage to face it, these are all gifts. It will all work. So what can we do when we work on our challenges as a gift? When we tried it and it worked, what can we leave for others coming
We
behind
can
us?
tell and we can explain to others like how our experience was and make them feel that all challenges are not hard
Bad,
to
right?
give.
Yeah. So the same. The traveler, what he did, he shared the message. This is true. This it works. So once you and me, overcoming a challenge, what can we do? We can say, so I worked and it works. You can also do the same. It's a helping hand for others, isn't it? Right? You can share. I worked hard on this. It was not looking good for me, but I tried and it worked. So you also can try. So can we all do that? Okay. So what is the August? We celebrate Independence Day. So we have a real independence when we are ready to face our as challenges happily as a gift. Take it as a gift and share it with others. I worked and it works. Okay. So when we see happiness in others face, and when we realize the happiness in others face, the reason for their happiness is you or me, then you will get the real happiness. What is that? The happiness in others face is the reason for others happiness is you or me. Understood? So this is the message of this story. So every time you will face different tabs in our life. We will stop and think whether I have to do that, whether I have to take this challenge. But once we work on it, once it works, you have to send a message to others. I tried, it works. So you also can do. So we can give happiness to others. That is the real reason for our happiness and independence. Okay? Do you all like this story?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell this story to your friends? Okay. So now we will start with our first book review. Okay. So who is the first book reviewer? Karthik. Karthik, are you ready for our first book review? You all keep your video open so that we can see each other and do. Karthik, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please do your book review.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Karthik Roshan. Today, I am going to be reviewing a book called The Lost Hero, written by Rick Riordan. He lives in San Antonio, Texas, with his wife and 2 sons. So, basically, in this book, the 3 main characters are Jason, Piper, and Leo. So, the trio goes on a mission to save Hera because she's the only one who can save the world from the Titans. To make this even harder, Jason lost his memory. So in the first few pages, you will find Jason on a bus with Leo and Piper. Jason claims that he doesn't know who they are and lost his memory. I find this book really interesting and I hope you all can read it too. This book consists of 553 pages. This is for people who read books like 2 hours or at least half an hour a day. I bought this book in a bookstore in the mall for rupees 500 and I hope you guys can read this too. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Karthik. The next book reviewer is Hansini. Hansini, ready?
Yes. Good morning, all. I'm Hansini, and today I am going to be reviewing a book called The Alchemist. It is written by Paulo Coelho, and he was born in Brazil, and he has sold 140 million books worldwide. This story is about a shepherd boy who travels the world and he wanted to travel to Egypt in order to find his treasure. This treasure he had been dreaming about, and he had various coincidences which predicted him. There were a lot of omens and people who inspired him to go find his one treasure in Egypt. The alchemist is a person who makes any metal into gold. And this book is about how to find your treasure within. And I really love this book because it took me to various perspectives and taught me many different things about life. And it showed us along the story. And it's like a story which flows on and it gives many new deeper thoughts within it. And you can think through it and understand various different things. I'm right now reading this book the second time to understand it more better. I will share some quotes which I got from The Alchemist. Remember that wherever your heart is, there you will find your treasure. You will never be able to escape from your heart. Every blessing ignored becomes a curse. And when we strive to become the better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. These are my favorite quotes from The Alchemist, and I really love reading this book. I give this book a 4 out of 5 because it's a bit philosophical for me to understand. But other than that, this book is wonderful to read, and I encourage you all to go on and read these amazing books and bring a change in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Hansini. That was very wonderful that you read Alchemist and then encouraging everyone to read the book. So now we have our guest speaker, Mrs. Shaloni. Shaloni Moni is a crusader in using technology for max education. With a background in civil engineering, she has a master's from Purdue University. She worked in the Silicon Valley for over a decade in real-time embedded systems. After moving back to India, she combined her passion for max teaching and technology. The XYO Max Center has trained over 3,000 students to excel in max. XYO alumni have started studying in prestigious institutes like IIT, NIT, ISHR, MIT USA, National Law University. XYO's Max Centers make max happen happily. So it's a privilege for us to have Mrs. Shaloni Moni here today with all of us. So I welcome ma'am for our PK book session, and we are very glad that you are here in the midst of your very busy life. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Priya. Thank you for a lovely introduction. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Oh, I'm so happy to be with all of you. I love the review. I love the confidence with which you young children are speaking. I loved Priya ma'am's story. So, such a thoughtful morning. The morning has started so beautifully for me. Thank you so much for having me here. So, I can see so many young faces. I can see that all of you are very, very deep kids. You have been training with Story Carpet for a while, and I can see that you have learned a lot. What I thought we would do this morning, since it is so close to Independence Day, I created some questions for you around Independence Day story. Okay, we will take some little facts related to India. I've created some questions. I will show you the fact and the question, and you try to answer it. It's not a test. And we will discuss how you answered, why you think that is the correct answer, what topics in math helps you to get to the answer. So we will use math to make history alive. We will use history to make math something we remember. Okay? All of you will participate. I know you will, because you are such smart and such confident kids. Just wonderful to be with you. I'm going to share my screen, and the first problem will come. Okay. Can you all see my screen share? Yeah? Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
there is no question. There is just a little detail. How many of you know about this? There is a special march that happened where Gandhiji's, the Britishers, didn't allow Indians to break.
Salt March.
Correct. Another name for it?
Dandi March.
Yes, yes, absolutely right. This is the famous Dandi March, right? They walked from Sabarmati to Dandi and they made salt. They wanted to show the Britishers that we will not abide by your silly rules, which denies even something so simple as salt to the common Indians, right? No matter how poor a man is, if he has salt and he has rice, he can feed himself something, isn't it? Even for salt, the Britishers wanted to tax the Indian. Okay, now look at the next part of this question. This one you already answered. What was this march called? You already answered. 50,000 people walked, 50,000 people, okay, walked a distance of 384 kilometers. Now, how long is that? How much is that? Where do you people, most of the students, which city are you from? Let me ask Madhumita. Madhumita, which city do you live in?
Chennai, ma'am.
Chennai. Okay. So do you know how much is the distance? Have you ever come to Bangalore?
No, ma'am.
By car? Who has come to Bangalore? Who has traveled Bangalore to Chennai by car?
Ma'am, I have.
Ma'am, I have.
I have, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any idea how many kilometers this is?
Around 500 kilometers.
Yes. Around. Yeah, you're right. And this is 384. Around 400 kilometers they walked. That means they walked. Remember, no car, nothing. They walked almost till Bangalore from Chennai. Oh, someone tells me only half my screen is visible. Is that true? My screen you are not able to see?
Yes, ma'am. Only half of your screen is visible.
We are able to see, ma'am.
Okay. Do one thing. Go say you are go to shared content. Just try that. Because you need to see the full screen, or I'll try to make it a little bigger.
Ma'am, can you please reshare it?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Is this better?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're able to see the full question?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So now the question says that it is 384 kilometers that the people walked. How many meters did they walk? Whoever thinks they know how to answer this question, just raise your virtual hand. Vainavi wants to attempt to answer. How about Amuda, Madhumita, Rishita, Bhuvesh? Harshit is raising his hand. Okay, I will give a chance to Harshit. Harshit, what do you think the answer is?
Ma'am, the first one.
First one. Okay. Now, what I want to know is how did you think about it? Why do you think the first one is correct?
Ma'am, because 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meters. So if you convert 384 into 1,000, it will become a
the first answer. Okay, okay. Now tell me, how many of you remember 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters? How many of you remember that all the time? Vainavi remembers, Shrivant remembers. How about others? Do you always remember that? Bhuvesh remembers. Sometimes, are you confused? Ayo, was it 100? Was it 10? Was it 1,000? Are you confused or you always remember?
I always remember.
Always remember. How about the other units? Do you remember decimeter to centimeter? Do you remember hectometer to meter? No, right? Kilometer to meter you remember because you keep using it all the time, correct? And if 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, 2 kilometers will be 2,000, 3 kilometers will be 3,000. Okay, what I will do, I will teach you one trick to remember these units. Maybe your teacher has taught you. In younger classes, you would have learned. Have you learned King Henry died trick?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you remember King Henry died? Just raise your hand. Like raise your virtual hand so I'll know. If most of you know, we will move to the next question.
Ma'am, we just recently studied it at school.
You studied it at school. Okay, some of you don't remember. Okay, the ones who remember, will you help me? Can you see my board? Can you see my board? We will quickly revise this trick. And you have to help me, okay? How your teacher taught you, you have to help me. I will write down the sentence. The sentence is a little funny because it seems so sad that somebody died and his mother didn't even cry much for him. But you know that King Henry was not a very good king. King Henry died. Mother didn't cry much. Can you all see my video? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
You can? Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this king stands for kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. There is a reason why it is easy if you write it like this in the board, because when you have to go down, you multiply. When you have to go up, you divide. So when you have to go from kilometer to meter, there are 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. So you will multiply by 1,000.
We learned it like King Henry drank, I don't know what we learned for M, drank a hot chocolate something.
Ma'am, I remember. We learned it like King Henry died while drinking hot chocolate milk. While represents meters or the main.
Ma'am, not hot chocolate milk, ma'am, just chocolate milk.
And what does D stand for?
Drank.
Drank, ma'am.
King Henry died while drinking. W stands for the unit. So King Henry died while drinking chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk must be, no?
Yeah.
Ah, nice, nice. Same idea. So the mother, you have made it while, and the while can be meter, it can be liter, it can be something else, right? This helps you to remember all the units. Correct? Others who had forgotten this, did you understand how we went from kilometer to meter? We saw 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. So multiply by 1000. If we have to go from meter to centimeter, 1 jump, 2 jump. So we have to multiply by 100. If we have to go from meter to millimeter, 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. So we have to multiply by 1000. Okay, we use that trick to get to converting units. And if we have to go from smaller to bigger, we have to divide. So if I ask you 2000 millimeters is equal to how many decimeters? How will we do? How many jumps are there? 1 jump, 2 jump. Everybody see this? That there will be 2 jump to go from millimeter to decimeter. So we have to divide by 100. When you divide 2000 by 100, the answer will be what? Pranavika? 20. Yeah. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Okay. Do you see my shared screen? Do you see the flag question, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The flag code of India says that our flag cannot be of any size. There has to be they have told us what size we can be. They have told us the ratio. If you make the height as 2 meters, you have to make the width as 3 meters. It should be in that ratio. How many of you have learned ratios in school? Okay, some of the younger ones may not have, no?
I'm not at school, but I learned it at home in the holidays.
Okay, okay. How many of you below 7th grade here? Zara, you may not have learned ratios then, right? Ratio, okay. Another way to think of ratio is like a fraction. Okay, the height over width fraction should be 2 over 3. Okay, height over width should be 2 over 3. Now the question is, we want to make a flag whose height is 4 meters. What should be the width? Now I want you people to chat me the answer so that multiple of you can chat the answer. Don't chat to everyone, chat to me. Okay, the flag has told that height is to width should be 2:3. That is the flag code of India. If this is 2, this can be 3. We have to maintain that. Now we want to make a huge flag whose height is 4 meters. We want to make the height as 4 meters. What should we keep as the width? Because we want to adhere to the rules of the flag code of India. I'm looking at the chat. Please send me the answers. Okay, Vainavi, you have sent me an answer. I'll wait for the others. Take your time, think and send me, okay? So if this is 2, this should be 3. We want to make the height 4. Then what should be the width? Okay, only Vainavi sent me an answer. How about the others? It can be wrong, children. It doesn't matter. Whatever you think, there's no test here. Okay, whatever you think is correct, just send. If this is 2, this is 6. Now we want to make the height 4. Okay. Yes, some of you have sent me the correct answer. Vainavi, it is correct. Hansini, it is correct. Okay, I'll tell you how we can think. See, when 2 has been made 4, right? When 2 becomes 4, what is happening? It's getting multiplied by what number? How to make 2 into what gives me 4? 2 into 2 gives me 4, right? I'm doubling. 2 into 2 is giving me 4. When this doubles, this also should double. Because it's like taking a Xerox, an enlarged Xerox, or zooming in and zooming out in your screen. It remains proportionate, and if the height is double, the width should be doubled. So if we want to make the height as 4, the width should become 6. 2 of you gave me the right answer. Good. We'll move on to the next question. Okay. How many of you know about Quit India movement? Only the children who are in 9th grade would have done it in school. Others might have seen it in documentary. Raise your hands. How many of you know about Quit India movement? Not many. Okay. What happened, you know, these Britishers just didn't want to leave. Yeah, Hanshini knows. I love this, your name. It is Jeet Speed. He knows. Okay, Rishita knows. Now, what happened was Britishers didn't want to leave India. So the Indian independent heroes, they had to force them. They demanded that, you know, you just leave, quit India, meaning you just go away. Don't do this. Oh, you can have your representation. We will let you have some powers. Don't do this to us. You just leave. So people started revolting. So you know what the Britishers did? They brought in 57 battalions of soldiers to crush the movement. So one battalion, nowadays the more common name is regiment. One regiment of soldiers is a group of soldiers. They train together, they stay together, and they have special capabilities. Okay, Indian Army has so many different types of regiments. The British brought in, they used to call it a battalion. They brought in 57 battalions. Each battalion had 500 soldiers. Okay. Now, all of you chat me the answer. How many British soldiers traveled the seas and came to India to make sure they won't give the independence to Indians? How many were these? Were they 28,500 or were they 285 soldiers who came? Okay, I got lots of correct answers. Harshit, your answer is correct. Karthik, Amuda, Bhuvesh, Vainavi, all of you have given me correct answers. Is there a doubt how we will arrive at this answer? Why am I not getting an answer from everybody? Yeah, I'm getting. Hansini, correct.
Is the audio closed?
My audio is closed. You can't hear me?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay. I think I've got the answers from everybody. Good. So you understood what happened,
Yeah,
right?
what you do is you just check with her while.
Okay. Is there, can you all hear me now? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the question about Red Fort. How many of you have gone to Delhi? Have you visited Delhi? Anybody who has actually seen Red Fort? Yeah, Vainavi, Jeet Speed. I love your name, Jeet.
Yeah, what I told you is like when the turn comes, right? Being a
Nazneen-
storyteller, in the
Nazneen
session
has
itself,
also-
Zakia, I see here. Did you prepare a story? Just ask. And if she says yes.
Yes, ma'am, I have prepared.
Okay. So this Red Fort is a huge place. It was constructed by Shah Jahan. Very beautiful structure. Very beautiful structure. Because it's in India, we don't make such a big deal of it. This fort was in Europe. You know, people would be spending so much money to go see it. Okay. What happened in Red Fort, you know why it is so famous? They had kept that beautiful peacock throne. And Nadir Shah from Iran attacked it, took it away to Iran. Even today, this throne is where the Shah of Iran sits, but it's an Indian throne. How many of you know about the peacock throne? Have you heard of it? Sometimes in your stories, have you heard peacock throne? No? It's a very beautiful, it's made of gold and it has beautiful emeralds and rubies all uh, embedded in that throne. It is one of the most beautiful places in which a king used to sit. And Nadir Shah was a king from Iran who came, he plundered Delhi, took away the throne. And today, if you see some of these conferences that happens in Iran, and these dignitaries will go and visit the Shah of Iran, you will see the Shah of Iran sitting on the peacock throne. It's actually Indian. Okay. Now, the question is, the Red Fort is 103 hectares. Hectare is a new unit. It's a unit of area. Okay, 103 hectares. And we want to express this in square meters. Okay, I will tell you the conversion. 1 hectare is 10,000 square meters. 1 hectare is 10,000 square meters. So what do you think the full area is?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Tell
The
me.
first one.
The first one. Chat me the answer. Chat me the answer. Yeah. It will be the first one. So almost 1 million square meters. Can you imagine 1 million square meter? How huge that fort is? Right? It's like a small city. It's like a part of Chennai. Okay, like a big area of Chennai. Yes, here everybody is sending me the correct answer. It's A. Because 1 hectare is 10,000 square meters. So 103 hectares will be how many square meters? So that's how big Red Fort is. Why do we remember Red Fort? You know, on 15th August, every year, the Prime Minister of India gives us a speech from the Red Fort. Does your school force you to listen to it? No? Okay. My school used to. We had to listen to the Prime Minister because they would ask us questions about what did they say. So that happens from the Red Fort. From the walls of the Red Fort, he gives an address to the nation. All right. Let's look at the next question. This is about the flag, but it is about the chakra inside the flag, that blue wheel inside the flag. Are you familiar? You would have made it in school, no? Sometimes children, a blue wheel. This blue wheel has 24 spokes. And the number of degrees in a circle is 360 degrees. How many of you know this about degrees? That if I draw a circle, the number of degrees is 360 degrees. How many can tell me how many degrees are there in a quarter of a circle? This is how many degrees? Karthik, can you answer? Wait, not Karthik. I don't know which one of you are children. And
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah.
It's 90, ma'am.
Correct. Who said? I didn't hear who said.
Vainavi, ma'am.
Vainavi. Vainavi, correct. It is 90 degrees. How did you find? Somebody else answer. How did Vainavi know that a quarter of a circle will give us 90 degrees? Karthik, how did she know?
Because it is at
Ma'am, because it's a reflex angle. Because it's a right angle.
Right angle is 90 degree, that is true. But how did she know this whole thing is 360? If we make it into 4 quarters, we will get 90. How did she know that? Somebody else will try to explain it to me. Why we went from 360 to 90?
Can I?
Yeah.
It's
no, Vainavi, you gave the answer, na? I want somebody else to try. Priya, oh not Priya. Rishita, you will try. Why it became 90? We had 360 degrees. We cut it, broke it into 4 quarters, 4 parts of the circle. Why it will become 90? Rishita, you are on mute. I can't hear. You're saying something, but I can't hear. Yeah. No?
Ma'am,
So the full circle is 360. I make it into 4 parts. How much should the angle become?
90, ma'am.
Why? How did you get 90?
Ma'am,
Your answer is
360 is divided into 4 parts. So,
correct.
so 360 divided by 4, it is 90. And 90 into 4 is also 360.
Correct. Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. Now, for the Ashok Chakra, I have to take the circle. I have to take the circle and divide it into 24 parts. Because I want to make 24 spokes. So I first will divide it into 4 parts, then I will divide it into 6 parts further. Like that. Into 24 parts. How much will be this angle? How will I calculate? Forget about how much will it be.
15. 4 get 6. By 2.
15.
Okay, raise your hands. I want to see who's answering. All of you, I'm not able to make out. Wait, I'll put it on speaker view. Okay, who will explain? Madhumita, you will explain. How will I do this? Madhumita? You are on mute. You are on mute.
What about the word creator? They didn't even care about the word creator and just working on. It's already 10:47 and they don't even care about the word creator.
Madhumita, can you try to answer? If I take 360 degrees and I want to make it into 24 parts, how will I do? I know Rishita can answer because if she knows how to make it into 4 parts, she will know how to make it into 24 parts. Who will try? Harshit, you will try.
Ma'am, we have to divide it with 20.
Divided by 24, not 20. 24 spokes, right? Okay, what is the fastest way to divide it by 24? Jeet will tell me because his last name is Speed. He will know how to do fast things. Jeet, you will tell me. I love your last name. Who gave you that idea? You got it. You're on mute. Jeet, unmute.
Ma'am, the idea of this name that was given to me, the person who gave me this name was my mother and father. It is a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Jit means victory, ma'am, and Jit Speed, the name itself means supernova, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So tell me, how will you divide fast 360 by 24?
Ma'am, I'll just think.
Yeah.
In just a minute, ma'am. Just think.
I don't want the answer. I want to know. I know all of you can divide. You are all very smart kids here. I knew I would meet smart kids and I met very smart kids. But I want to know if there is any trick we can do to divide it fast. Instead of doing long division, what are the other tricks? Who will tell me? Amuda, you know any tricks? You know, how do you divide? If you have to do 360 divided by 24.
Short division.
Ma'am, I know the answer, ma'am. I know the answer.
Okay, how did you get to the answer? Did you do long division?
No, ma'am, I tried. I tried myself. So, ma'am, I divided by 24. How I did it was I used short division, used my mind, and then finally I got a decimal number, ma'am. 15.2083.
Okay. Why did you get a decimal? I don't understand. You did short division, you're saying. First you divided by what number?
Ma'am, I divided by
you didn't cancel. When you say short division, I thought you canceled. See, one method in which we can make it small numbers, children, is we take 360, we take 24. We see 60 and 24, we see it can be divisible by 4. So we divide by 4, both the numbers. 360 if I go, you already know is 90, right? You got the answer. And 24 by 4 is 60 by 6 and 90 by 6 will give us 50. Or we can do long division. How many of you are very good at long division? Raise your hands. Who really like to do long division? Okay, if you like to do long division, you can go directly for long division. If you like smaller numbers, you can do a reduction of a fraction and get to a smaller. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, that's it. My questions are done. I had only so many questions for you. Okay, so I wanted to leave you with some thoughts about, I want one, I will give you 5 minutes. And since you children are so creative, I want you to send me in chat one maths question related to Independence Day. Take any part, take the flag, take the country, take the number of states, take anything from the freedom fight, take any part of history, take anything in geography. You are all on a computer or a phone, na? You can go and find some fact and make it into a math question and just chat it to me. The math doesn't have to be difficult, okay? It can be simple math. See, our math was very simple. Take your time. Take 5 minutes. It's 10:51. Anything. You can use a little addition, you can use subtraction, multiplication, fraction, anything. Whenever, yeah, Jeet, tell me.
Ma'am, I have my answer, ma'am. Shall I type it into the chat, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a problem out of it and share it with ma'am so she can send it to you and you can put it as your WhatsApp status because it's a problem you created. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm going to keep a file with all your questions. And also I'm going to give credit to the person who created the question.
Ma'am, should we send the answers too?
Yes.
Ma'am, only we have to ask questions related to independence.
Yes, yes, that is the theme. It has to have something related to India. It can be related to the flag. It can be related to the width and height of the country. It can be related to independence struggle, whatever, whichever one catches your fancy.
Okay, ma'am.
Jeet, I have copied down your question. Can you tell me which grade you are in, Jeet?
Ma'am, you might be surprised. It's grade 5, ma'am.
Okay. Why will I be surprised?
Ma'am, because I know some complex math, ma'am. Even at the grade 5th, ma'am, like algebra, Euler's formula, and the concept of infinity itself, ma'am.
Great. Why didn't you use one of those concepts when you made the question? You have only used a simple concept. Try, if you want, you can give me another one while we are waiting on the others, if you want to.
Okay, ma'am, I'll do it.
Amuda, can you tell me in which grade you are? This is a beautiful question, Amuda. Can you tell me in which grade you are, Amuda? I didn't hear you. I can't hear her. Amuda, I can't hear you. Say that again.
Grade 7.
Okay, grade 7. I heard it. How did you figure out? You checked the calendar and you did it?
No, I searched it and I just had it out with me for a long time. When I checked with my mom, she wasn't able to tell me. So I just wanted to ask.
It's very nice. There is a way to, we can take 365 divide by 7 and from the remainder we can make out which day it will be again. Okay. We can have a session once where only we do calendar. There's so much to learn from calendar. Okay, Vainavi, you have given me a very, very good question, but you have to get the data also and send. Okay, give me
I'm
the
sending
complete
now.
question.
I'm
You're
sending.
sending. Yeah, okay. And Vainavi, tell me your grade. Which grade are you in?
9th, ma'am.
Ma'am, I sent my question and the answer.
This is who? Karthik. Who just said this sent? I received from Karthik. Karthik, which grade are you in, child?
Ma'am, 5th grade.
Okay, excellent. Karthik, I didn't get your full question. Just resend it.
Okay, ma'am.
You're sending it to me, right, Karthik?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, you only.
Okay. I got only the last two sentences. Jeet, I got your advanced math question. Advanced math concept, actually. Vainavi, good. You have tried to stump people with using big, big numbers. Nice.
Ma'am, I sent the question again.
Ma'am, it was too long for Zoom to actually process, so I wrote the other half.
Okay, okay. Karthik, I'm only continuously getting the last sentence only. How many numbers of freedom fighters are there? Answer is 20. I'm not getting the rest of your story. Karthik, resend it. What about the others? Amuda, you sent me something? You sent me. Okay, let me tell you who are the people I've got it from. I got it from Jeet. I got it from Amuda. Yes. I got it from Vainavi. I got it from Karthik. I got a second one from Jeet. What about the others? Anything. You can send me anything.
Ma'am, can I say something, ma'am? Actually, my pronunciation is Jit, ma'am. Jit, ma'am.
Okay, Jit.
Okay.
Okay. Others, if you feel you can think of something, you can send it to ma'am. She'll forward it to me. The ones that I have received, I am going to create problems around it with pictures and share it with ma'am. Okay. Madhumita, you have sent me the answer.
Mom, I sent you one more question. I sent
Who?
you
Amuda, you did. I'm not receiving it. Do one thing, children. When you can just send it to ma'am, she'll forward it to me. You can send her a WhatsApp to me, being ma'am. Okay, or Priya ma'am, they'll forward it to me. Okay, you have to go on with your other activities. So we will stop here. All right. The others who have not thought of a question, if any question occurs to you, send it to me before 15th, because by 15th, I want to give it all back to ma'am. She can have it in her WhatsApp status that this is what her children created, how math can go with Independence Day. Okay. All right. It was lovely being with you. I have taken all your questions. I'm going to create the creatives and send it to ma'am. All right. Thank you so much. Loved my morning. You made my Sunday. Had a lovely Sunday with you all.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Shaloni, for her
Thank you,
valuable, the way you have explained Max to the children was so, you took the effort to patiently attend the children, and it was so great, and we value your time, and I would like to express my thanks for all the children. So you have taken a lot of effort to make the questions and work with the children. So they will definitely remember the way of explaining Max in this way. So we all thank you for your valuable time and effort.
Thank you. Pleasure is all mine.
Okay, thank you. So now we will carry on with our storytelling session. Sakya, are you ready, Sakya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can say your story.
Once upon a time, a crow was very hungry but did not have anything to eat. He was very tired and sat on a branch of a tree. He saw a plate of cheese in a plate and went near it and took it and flew away. He started to search for a safe place to sit because he don't want to share it with anyone else. He and other crows started to come in with him and wanted to share. But cleverly, the crow avoided them and sat on a branch. A fox came nearby and saw the crow having the cheese. Her mouth started watering, and she quickly made a plan and said to the crow, "Hi, handsome crow. I live nearby. My name is Foxy Proxy. My friends told that crows have a very sweet voice. Can you please sing for me?" The crow was surprised by the speech of the fox. No one has praised him before, but the crow kept quiet. The fox continued. The fox said, "Please, you look so handsome with your shiny feathers. Please sing a song for me, please, please." The crow opened his mouth, the cheese fell down, and the fox picked it and ate it all. And the crow realized what he had done. He felt very bad. He should not have been trusted to the fox. So the moral of the story is be aware of flatterers. They are not to be trusted. Thank you.
Thank you, Sakya. So we have Harshit. Harshit, you can do your joke master role.
Yes, ma'am. The day that clears away the rest of the whole week is a Sunday. Good morning, everyone. I am Harshit, the joke master for today's session. Let's start. So, your attendance is very low. I can't allow you to sit for the exams. So, so everyone, why did the scientist take out his doorbell? Can anyone answer? Because he wanted to win the Nobel Prize. I have a splitting headache. I don't know what to do. Any ideas? Anybody can answer? Why don't you use some glue? That way it won't split. How can we keep our school clean? By staying at home.
Okay. Is it over, Harshit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, Harshit. Hope everyone has
Thank you,
enjoyed the different jokes which you have. It was indeed good jokes. Okay, Harshit. So now we have Jitspeed for the word creator. Jitspeed, you can do your word. Jitspeed, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm ready, ma'am.
Yeah, you can do your word. Share your word.
So, everybody, I'm going to introduce a new word to you guys. It's called innovate. This word means that it introduce a new idea or create a new idea. I've got 5 sentences for you that I'm going to show you right now. Wait for it. Down.
Jitspeed, we will do one word today. Okay, is it okay? We will do one word. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I only said one word, ma'am. Innovate. That's what I'm going to do today.
Okay. Okay.
5 sentences I'm doing. The company's ability to consistently innovate across multiple domains has solidified its position as an industry pioneer. The second sentence is, with an unwavering commitment to research and development, they continually seek to innovate novel solutions to complex challenges. The third sentence is, as technology continues to evolve, organizations must cultivate a culture that encourages employees to think creatively and innovate without constraints. Fourth sentence is, the startup's disruptive approach to traditional business models showcases their determination to innovate and revolutionize the market. Fifth sentence is, by harnessing AI-driven algorithms, the team aims to innovate predictive analytics, providing businesses with unprecedented insights into consumer behavior. These sentences are the ones who I wanted to share, ma'am. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So now we have our impromptu session. Vainavi, you can do your impromptu session. We can call 2 people, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So, hi, hello everyone. I'm Vainavi, and today I'm here to play the role of impromptu curator. So, the speaker should speak about the topic for minimum 2 minutes. So, let me share the screen. So, the topic is lyrics in a song can impact our life. So, I would like to call Pranavika to talk about this topic. Can you, Pranavika?
What lyrics in a song can
impact our life.
Yes, it could. The songs and lyrics could impact our lives because if a song is related to our life, it could impact our life. There's nothing to talk about this, right?
Like you could give some examples or how it affected.
Examples? No, I don't have any idea.
So would you like to try any other topic?
Yeah.
Yes.
The right person should get the right topic.
So the best lesson I have learned.
Best lesson.
Best lesson I have learned. Normal.
The best lesson I have learned. Should not cheat anyone. The best lesson I have learned is to not cheat anyone. I did a mistake. I thought I could not say to my mother, but she found it after a day, and I got nice scoldings from my mother. My best lesson I have learned was I should not cheat anyone.
Okay, Pranavika, thank you. So, Rishita, can you talk about the next topic? Rishita?
Yeah.
Can you talk about the next topic?
Sure.
The topic is the characteristics that make a person hero.
A person should have basically, so a person becomes a hero when he does kind deeds. So random acts of kindness, like when a person sees an old man on the footpath of the road, no one even care to give him a little bread at least. So very few people out of the 100 people, just 1% of the people get this thought I have to buy food for that person. So such people can become a hero. So first quality is kindness, and the second quality is friendliness. If a person speaks with another people friendly, and if the other people have this confidence that I can speak with the other person, I can tell them anything I like. So that quality makes him the hero.
Okay, thank you, Rishita. So both of them have done a very good job. And since we are running out of time, we are only able to give chance to only 2 people. So next time, others will be given chance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ainavi. Thank you so much. So now we have our evaluators. Madhumita, can you do your evaluation for Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So Karthik said, so first of all, thank you for giving this opportunity to me to evolve Karthik. I'm so happy for giving this opportunity. And Karthik was said a very good story. When I hear the story, I was so interested to read the story. So he said a very good story. And again, I will say so thank you for Karthik. He said the story so nice. And he can also say like action. Then it will be so nice to see. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, now the next evaluator, Rishita, will evaluate Hansini. Rishita, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Hansini, your review was absolutely perfect, and you have improved a lot from the other reviews. The only thing is you could have increased the content. Like, you spoke so well, you spoke very well, and you gave us the exact points. Thank you so much. It was a very wonderful review. You could have just increased the content. Thank you.
So we have come to the end of our today's session, and we have to have our vote of thanks by Nasneen. Nasneen? Nasneen, are you there?
Nasneen, you are in mute. Unmute. Yes.
I would like to thank Shalani ma'am for her valuable time and very encouraging and informative session. Also would like to thank Mrs. Priya for hosting the session and Amuda for introducing Mrs. Priya. Karthik, you did the review wonderfully, and your review took us all to read the book. Hansini, your book review was very interesting with lot of details. I'm sure many of us will try to read the book. Thanks to Madhumita and Rishita for reviewing, for evaluating. The joke master Harshit did a great job and helped us to think and laugh at the same time. By the way, your impromptu sessions help each one of us to open up and speak. Your topics were good as well. Zakia, the story which you shared will be in our memory forever. Jitspreet, thanks for helping us to learn a new word today. For the encouraging and informative session, I would like to thank each one of you.
Thank you, Nasneen. And we all have come to the end of the today's session. So I would like to thank each one of you and congratulate each one of you for another day of learning. And we had a very good session. Okay, so now only the EXCOM members can stay back Okay, we have a discussion. And one more thing, for the next meeting, if any of would like to take any of